we go. Game number 4. It looks like Pike has selected Neo Beltway as his choice of map. Very interesting. And here we go. In the top left as the red Zerg once again, the 3rd time spawning as red. For any of you Brood War color theorists out there, you can figure out what that means. And SneazeL will be the white Protoss in the bottom right, so we're going to be cross map once again. And we're going to be on Neo Beltway, a nice, an interesting 4-player map. This was I don't know. This I think was a new map last season, or perhaps this season in the pro scene, but it seemed to have fallen out of use quite quickly. I know the original version of the map was quite imbalanced, and then they fixed it, but then they just stopped using it anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, pro going out. I believe this is just standard. Yeah, he's gonna build a pylon at the front, and Pike scouting towards the bottom left. Now, I'm just thinking about last game. I think Pike should have actually pulled like maybe 1 or 2 more drones. He only pulled 4 drones, and he was actually so close to breaking the cannon, or sorry, breaking the pylon. It was literally at, you know, just under 100 HP when the cannon's finished. So I don't know if he should have pulled more drones, or perhaps just like not attacked it at all and just straight teched to lair and drop or mutas or something like that. It's a pretty funny situation. I mean, I've actually played it. It's actually relatively, well, not relatively common, but you actually see it a lot on Heartbreak Ridge, where it's possible to do basically the same strategy, and you can actually you can build a pylon and a forge, and then it becomes link tight. So, you know, if you've ever played on Ice Cup Ladder with Heartbreak Ridge as map of the week, you see that kind of cannon rush quite a bit. Anyway, we do have a 12 patch coming down for Pike, and another forge FE for SneazeL. Fortunately for Pike, it's just a standard ramp here between the main and the natural, so no cannon rush shenanigans are going to happen here, I think. Well, holy, what? Wait, what? Are you serious? Are you Forella? You can do that? What? Hold on, did anybody know you could do that? Oh my god! SneazeL, you're a genius! You're a genius! He can actually just cannon this now, and Pike can't mine from his natural. I don't even know if Pike is aware of this. This is ridiculous. I don't understand. How? What? Now, okay, so I see some people saying, oh, it's the same as on Medusa, but the difference is that on Medusa there's 2 mineral patches, and usually you put the probe in between the mineral patches and then you pylon jump it. And that's actually much easier. It's actually relatively easy to pylon jump minerals, but he actually just pylon jumped a straight temple by itself. Like, there's no like corner here to do it on. He actually just like went onto the top of the temple and just hopped it, which is really crazy. Oh man, that's... Now, the only issue is, Sunkens actually build faster than cannons, so I don't know if you can actually just build a Sunken here and just stop a cannon. I'm actually not sure. It looks like there's a second probe here to probably deny this, actually. Meanwhile, Pike has started to take down these temples. Now, I think there's actually only 1 temple here. Is there? I actually don't... No. Well, actually, I have no idea how many temples there are here. How many temples are there here? Is this actually stacked temples? Does anybody know? Oh man, I feel so silly now. I wish I actually studied this map beforehand. I didn't realize SneazeL would do something this insane. Is it gonna be stacked or not? No, see, it is only 1 temple. Okay, so the genius strat has been foiled. Well, that was disappointing. But I gotta say, SneazeL, man, props for being such a baller and figuring that out. Seriously, I mean, you know, hopping minerals is not standard, but everybody knows how to do that. But I had no idea you could just hop a temple like that. Look at this! Look, you send a probe here and you just pylon it and jump it? Really? Forella? Damn, that's pretty baller. Anyway, SneazeL's just done completely normal stuff. Gotten his expo up, getting a core now. Looks like the pylon will be part of the wall. So I believe this is tight here and here, and he's plugged the 2 gaps here, so this is a nice tight wall. Meanwhile, Pike is playing standard. Looks like very smartly sending a link to check out this 12 o'clock base, make sure there's no cannons making. Apparently, SneazeL has been taking some lessons from Combat X. in the ways of the cannon rush, because that was an ingenious cannon rush. If he just built that, I mean, his probe was idle here for a long time. If he just built one cannon here a little bit earlier, he could have actually just shot the lings from the other side and possibly made it work. But either way, he didn't really lose too much. He had, you know, he invested a second probe, he built a pylon. I'm pretty sure he canceled the cannon there, so not really a huge loss for him. And of course, he did force an early creep colony. Did he kill that? I think Pike might have actually killed it because it was mannering his own minerals. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. Anyway, 2 random drones here. Oh, apparently they can't get out because the lings are blocking the bottom of the ramp. 4th hatch is down and a spire, so Pike just gonna play standard. And SneazeL still has no second gas. That is quite late. It looks like, we are gonna have a speed lot timing here, +1 speed lot attack going up to 4 gateways. That's why he doesn't need the second gas. And oh man, Pike is just not aware that his lings are blocking. Oh no, he sent those guys back. Okay, never mind. But these guys are still messed up. These guys are still messed up, and Pike needs to actually fix that. Another 5th hatchery going down here at the 12 o'clock. And looks like the probe just running around here. Can't get in, obviously, with these 2 things. Oh, looks like Pike finally figured it out and transferred those drones to some minerals. I don't see any speed. Aha, there's speed. So, +1 speed lot attack. Can Pike hold this off? I don't know. Archives. Oh, he's actually got archives as well, though. He does have a second gas. So I mean, well, actually, I mean that's fine. He's not gonna go, you know, super all in or anything. Just gonna be able to transition out of it, but is gonna put some pressure on now. Pike is doing some decent SimCity here. Must have practiced this map at least a couple of times. Oh, look at this! We have a ghost drone, ladies and gentlemen. We have a ghost drone on the field. The drone with no shadow. I actually can't remember what league we saw this in originally, but these things are quite terrifying, and I still don't actually know how you make them. But well, there it is. And for some reason, SneazeL's actually separated his zealots here. I don't know if that's just because he just right-clicked across the map, or what. Pike just now canceled this. I don't know why he did that, and then he remade it. And it looks like he's actually gone for mutas. Now, obviously, mutas are pretty good against zealots, so yeah, I think Pike will be able to defend this okay. SneazeL's just gonna try and probably buy some time to get some cannons up in his main, get an Archon or 2, and just do as much damage as he can until the zealots go down. The mutas do not have the best DPS, so the zealots will still be able to survive and do some damage. Looks like Pike pulling his drones here. The Sunken's gone down, making another one, but now gonna separate his zealots, and oh, looks like actually a lot of lings are out as well. So SneazeL actually didn't lose too many zealots there, but Pike also didn't take too much damage. 1 cannon going down in the back, a couple more in the main, and just now making a Stargate. Now, the problem with this is, oh, look at this! He actually glitched another probe through. I was just gonna say, because of this temple, you can't actually defend the back of your natural, this cliff, so Muta Micro back here is extremely effective. But SneazeL's just like, nope, you're wrong, SneazeL, because I'm SneazeL, I'm magical. I can in fact build cannons wherever I damn well please. Where'd that probe go? Oh no, it's still there, it's just hiding. Unfortunately for him, his cannon's gonna be... Oh! AFK mutas! AFK mutas! The cannon's gonna finish! Ah! Why are they AFK? The zealots in the natural, and now they're not AFK, so they are still gonna kill this, but that's quite amusing. And here we go, zealots running into the 12 o'clock. But they're not doing much damage. Pike's looking really strong here in this game. The Archon's done, but it can't really do anything against these mutas. Pike just gonna micro all day. And is he actually even gonna take down this top cannon? Oh man, there's a second Archon, but Archons really have a hard time against modern muta control. Obviously they're very effective if they can land hits, but you know, as long as the Zerg's paying attention, they'll never land hits. And looks like most of the zealots have been cleaned up, so SneazeL looking, or rather Pike looking very strong in this game. SneazeL looks like he's in a bit of trouble, or a lot of trouble I should say. However, he is up 2-1 in the series, so we could be going to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. We could be going to a final match. Oh man, the Archon does get a hit, doesn't get a second hit. Oh, 2 hits from the Archon. Pike trying to be way too fancy here, microing down. Oh man, a 3rd hit. Pike being way too fancy with the mutas, taking a lot of Archon hits, but I think the damage has been done. Look at how few probes there are. And 54 supply against 78. Pike in a huge advantage right now. Upgrading Carapace. No Hydro upgrades just yet, but more Mutas coming out. Against Zealot Archon, doesn't really matter, I think. He can actually just snipe. Wow, that's actually 3 Archons and a Corsair. And oh, he's got to be careful not to fly over these Archons. I think he wants to snipe this High Templar. I don't actually know if it has Storm yet. It doesn't even have Storm. So it doesn't even really matter. But yeah, just look at how few probes there are for SneazeL. He's kind of all in on this attack, really. Gonna have to do some massive damage in order to be able to stay in this game. And oh my god, look at all those Sunkens. Pike says, nope, I know what you're up to. You are not killing me right now. As long as I don't die, I have won this game. And SneazeL just going to maneuver into the natural here, but the Sunkens have now finished. The decent SimCity is down. So I think he'll probably just go for one huge attack, and when it fails, he'll GG out. Notice I say when it fails and not if it fails, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to work against this position. And does he even have Storm yet? Look at that, Storm's not even quite done yet. So he's got 2 High Templar. It'll actually finish barely in time. Well, he's busting through. Can he get through here? I think Pike actually needs to target down the Archons with the Sunkens. Wait a minute, is he actually getting through? Looks like Pike meanwhile is counterattacking with these Mutas, which are AFK in range of cannons. Oh my god, Pike. Pike, you didn't lose this game, did you? Pike, he's still got a huge supply lead, but he's making some critical mistakes right here. However, oh man, a lot of Hydras coming in from the back, so I think that's probably going to be it. Yeah, most of the army's down, only 2 Archons left. So despite breaking the Sunkens of the natural, SneazeL will get taken down, and Pike evens up the score 2-2. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to come down to the 5th and final game here to determine who's going to make it to the semifinals and who will be eliminated in the round of 8. A very exciting matchup right here. Oh man, I'm so happy we're going to a 5th game. Whew, alright.